This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 401, 4 Insights from Earning a Six-Figure Income by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. And I am Dan, your host, back here for another edition of Optimal Finance Daily. We're here each Monday through Friday, reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And before we get going, a big thanks to Health IQ for sponsoring today's episode. Health IQ is using science and data to secure special rates on life insurance for health-conscious people. You can learn more and get a free quote at healthiq.com/finance. Again, that's healthiq.com/finance. And now let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. 4 Insights from Earning a Six-Figure Income by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. For many, a six-figure salary is a pie-in-the-sky dream, a life of lavish homes, luxury services, and being able to order guac at Chipotle without worrying about the extra cost. But is that what earning a six-figure income is really like? Or does life pretty much stay the same when you add that extra zero to your paycheck? I decided to put the question to my readers. How many of you earn over $100,000 a year? The responses I got back were fascinating and provide a lot of insight into what it's really like to earn six figures a year. And that's why I want to share a few of them with you today, as well as give you some actionable steps for you to take in order to start earning six figures yourself. Six-figure income insight number 1. It's no more happier than when you earn less. The phrase money doesn't buy happiness might be cliche, but that's only because it's true. In fact, a survey found that there was no discernible difference in the happiness levels of Forbes 400 executives and Maasai herdsmen in Africa. In my opinion, what factors do actually impact your happiness? 1, your psychology, 2, your career, and 3, your relationships. That's it. Those are the big 3 when it comes to happiness. When you're able to take control of those 3 areas of your life, you'll find happiness. If you want to learn how exactly you can best focus on all of these areas and increase your happiness, be sure to check out my article on how to be happy. Six-figure income insight number 2. When you really want something, you let yourself get it. I'm a big believer in the idea that you shouldn't have to sacrifice the things you love in order to live the life you want. That's why I love to hear whenever a reader is, 1, investing money in big future purchases, more on that later, or 2, spending money to buy things they love. What's the point in making money if you're not going to use it? The best part? It doesn't even have to be for yourself. Give money to charity. Buy a nice gift for your parents. Do whatever it is with that money as long as it helps you truly live a rich life. Speaking of which, six-figure income insight number 3. Sometimes you can fly your friends to Vegas. At first glance, this seems like a huge waste of money. Why would you pay for your friend's plane ticket with your hard-earned cash? Why can't they pay for it themselves? However, once you have a process in place that lets you painlessly save money while knowing exactly how much you get to spend each month, this kind of spending becomes a benefit of living a rich life. It's just a question of having the right systems in place to attain it. That's why I want to let you in on one of the systems now. The Conscious Spending Plan. This is the exact same system that my friend uses to spend $21,000 going out to the bars, clubs, and having a good time with friends. I've written about it in detail before, but the quick rundown of it is simple. It's all about automating your finances and knowing where your money goes so you're in complete control of the situation. Automating your finances allows your system to work for you and passively save money for whatever you want, like flying your buddies to Vegas, instead of you constantly wondering if you have enough money to spend. At the beginning of the month, when you receive your paycheck, the money is immediately sent to where it needs to go through automatic systems that you have set up already. Some spending recommendations for your system. 50% to 60%. Fixed costs. This includes things like utilities, rent, internet, and debt. 10% investments. This includes your Roth IRA and 401k plan. 5% to 10% savings. Here's where you're going to put money that goes towards things like engagement rings, weddings, vacations, and unexpected expenses. 20% to 35%. Guilt-free spending. Fun money. Spend this on anything you want, from nice dinners to movies. If you want to learn more on how to automate your finances, check out the video embedded in this blog post. Six-figure income insight number 4. Nothing really changes, but you get to invest more. Just because you start earning six figures doesn't mean you have to start living a crazy, lavish lifestyle. In fact, it'd be smart to start being even more financially conscious than you were before. If I were to add to it, though, I'd say this. There's more ways to invest your money than in the stock market. People have this misconception that investing is a bunch of day traders screaming on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange and somehow making millions, when that couldn't be further from the truth. That's why I suggest investing money in 4 different ways. 1. Eliminating debt. Debt is easily the biggest barrier to living a rich life. That's why it should be your first priority if you ever plan on making more money or freeing yourself of the financial and psychological burden of owing money to creditors. 2. Retirement. Putting money into a Roth IRA and 401k account through your employer is one of the easiest and best ways to start earning money for retirement. The money you put in might not seem like a lot now, but when you're ready to take it out decades down the road, you'll be very happy you decided to start early. 3. Big purchases. Remember the conscious spending plan? This is where it comes in. When you're willing to be mindful of how you save money for big purchases like a down payment on a house or a wedding, you won't have to sacrifice the things you love to do it, like your morning lattes. 4. Education. Your thirst for education should be constant and voracious. I don't care if you're reading this in your 20s or your 60s. There's always something new to learn that you can add to your well of knowledge to draw upon. So take that improv class you've been thinking about, or buy that course you're interested in. It's always worth it if you learn just one thing from it. I go into the exact actionable steps you can use to approach investing in all 4 of these areas in my article on the best ways to invest in your 20s, so check that out. The exact system to start earning a 6-figure income. Yeah, it's awesome to earn a 6-figure salary, but how do I get there? Many of my readers started earning 6 figures after leveraging the exact systems I provide on my site, and they did it through one of my favorite ways to earn more money, freelancing. In fact, if you're already making a salary of $50,000 a year, you can easily double that money through freelancing your skills, if you're a top performer, that is. Top performers know how to find problems that keep their bosses up at night and work like guided missiles to solve them. As a result, they can easily command double or even triple what everyone else earns. Top performers can take those skills and earn huge rates as freelancers, even up to 6 figures. That's why I want to show you exactly how to use those skills to start earning you money. And the first 2 steps are simple. 1, find a profitable idea. 2, get your first 3 paying clients. Once you've done that, it's easy to scale your business. You just listened to the post titled 4 Insights from Earning a 6-Figure Income by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. And once again, thank you to Health IQ for sponsoring today's episode. Do you exercise or work out daily? Then you definitely deserve lower rates on life insurance. Health IQ is using science and data to secure special rates on life insurance for health-conscious people, including avid cyclists, runners, strength trainers, vegans, and more. Research shows that if you frequently exercise with intensity, you have 22% lower cancer risk, 56% lower heart disease risk, and up to 34% lower risk of early death. But while historically life insurance companies penalize you for family history, BMI, and other attributes, you don't get rewarded for being active and health conscious, and that's where Health IQ comes in. They are different in that they will reward you for special rates on life insurance. So you can get more info and a free quote using our link. Check them out at healthiq.com/finance. That's healthiq.com/finance. And that's a wrap for our Monday show. I will be back tomorrow where we'll have a post from Early Retirement Extreme. So I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.